first of all, this is a squab that's going to be served at the Road Less Traveled dinner that's coming Wednesday night. So the squab has traveled many roads to get here. What we're going to do is we're going to show you how to butcher. Okay?
Sounds fun.
Always fun. It's always fun taking apart animals. So we're going to take the wings off here. And you can use this as a tutorial to take apart any bird, anything in there.
Sure, so you just cut it at the elbow joint, essentially?
Exactly. So then we're going to take the head off, leave it there, make sure you can see everything that's happening. Then we're going to take this little incision right in there, on the back. Okay? This will be evident in a second why we're doing that. We're going to make an incision going down the bottom of the neck, right here. Okay?
Yep.
We're going to pull the neck out.
Do you make stock with the neck?
Yeah. Yeah, other bigger birds who'd have more meat on the neck, and we could easily, you know, take the meat off and stuff it and stuff like that. But for this animal, this is what we're doing. So then what we do here, we're gonna leave the feet on, by the way, so they can wave hello to everybody.
Yeah, so you can walk in that road less traveled, for sure.
Walk, and we also throw a party here every night at Craig Yummy, and we gotta make sure that we're walking people. So then what you do, this is the part where it gets really fun, is you stick your finger right into the bird, okay? But you don't want to just like jam it down the center, because you've got all the guts and entrails in there and you don't want to bust them apart. So you actually reach kind of up above, and then I'm just going to twist this, pushing along like the rib cage to get the lungs separated, the other rib cage, right along the back, keep it nice and clean, okay? So that way, and then separate the throat here. Do you think vegetarians would enjoy this video?
It might get its own YouTube censor. It's possible.
Okay, and then we're gonna go in this way. I'll grab a bowl. This is a little Hannibal Lecter right here. Now that I've separated everything from the cavity, it all basically pulls out. You get the reference?
In one go.
In one go. Keeps it nice and clean. We'll just double check. So if you come and get a close-up, I can show you how everything's connected here, in case you were really curious. There's your liver, there's your heart, right? Giblets, various other entrails. So we're gonna use all of these in the dinner Wednesday, Road Less Traveled. We're gonna make a cool little pate to serve on toast with the liver. We're gonna confit the giblet and the heart, and that's gonna end up on the plate. Then the leg, which for our purposes, for this dinner, we're going to take off in a second. But if this was a chicken, guinea hen, quail, anything like that, and you want to leave it roasted whole, this is pretty much where you would end up. We're going to scrape off some of the stuff that's in here in the throat, cut that off. Not a whole lot you can do with that part. Okay, we're now going to go in here, we're going to take out the wishbone. Perfect size wishbone to play with anybody who's 4-year-old or younger.
Not for them to chew on, just for them to pull apart.
Probably not to chew on. Probably not setting the best example right now. Okay, so then we're clean. So you could roast this whole. But for our purposes, for this dinner, what we're going to do here is we're going to just take the legs right off, go right down to the joint, follow it right along the body. Okay, same thing here. Take that right off. Boom. We'll confit these. Serve them whole. Then we're going to take this backbone, get it straight down, cut this out. Then the bones we're going to save and reserve for our sauce, for the dish itself. So we've got that going on right there. Now I can just trim this up a little bit. And I think for the dinner, Carl Dooley, our chef de cuisine, and I were just talking, I think we're going to smoke these breasts. By that, I don't mean put them in a pipe. I mean, we're going to smoke the breasts. We're going to confit the legs. I'm going to go in here and delicately just separate the stuff that's usable. So we're going to take the heart. We're going to go in and you want to actually be careful when you're going through here because you don't want to get any of the bile that is really bitter and doesn't taste very good. That's that green sac that's right there is all that bile. So we're just going to gently separate all that. We don't really use the lungs of birds. They don't tend to taste very good either. Use my handy board stripper. But either way, we're not going to have a ton of waste. We're going to have our legs, breasts, so the wings. All of this will be for sauce, not so good sauce. Making sure that we're doing everything right. Cleaning up the giblets, and you're on your merry way. I think that is your introduction to how to take care of a bird. We'll be serving this at the Road Less Travel Dinner this Wednesday. What's the date? Wednesday?
29th.
29th of January. Celebrating the day after my birthday. See you then.
Absolutely.